We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Cole Hamels gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
And we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lucroy should have room. One down. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jose Ramirez stands in as he looks at a called strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s calling balls off the plate.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
Batting third, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Lindor. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hamels ready with the 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Napoli will look up and put it away, and the inning is over. So a spotless top of the first for Cole Hamels. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ballgame. Corey Kluber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Man, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
About time for the home 9 to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Designated hitter.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Nobody out, runner on first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Stepping into the box, Adrian Beltre. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rangers. And I'm looking at third base down there at Adrian Beltre. I think someday that we're going to be talking about this guy in Cooperstown as a Hall of Famer. Great range at third and some kind of hitter. Nice career he's put together.
Here's Michael Brantley. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a nice changeup right there, and that one faded away, right? So that's the circle change. That's what a circle change will do. It'll run away from the hitter a little bit more than maybe just your traditional changeup. Next time you're in the backyard and wiffle ball, check it out.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Geyer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. It remains 0-0. Settling in now, Mike Napoli. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Baseman, Mike Napoli.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. 3-1 now. Rougned Odor waits on deck. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
We got full count.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Rougned Odor now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a sinker dips too low there into the dirt. In fact, 1-0 delivery. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he takes a called strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
Kluber sets his sights. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Inside.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. In there, 2-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him.
Batting 8, second baseman.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. in there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Third inning, no score to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Jose Ramirez waits on deck. From the belt, the pitch, and he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one as they move on top 4-0.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Up next for Cleveland.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Francisco.
As he'll take a look at
Lindor.
a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Ready on 1-2. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The batter, number 10.
Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 delivery. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Too high. Ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. First time up, he went down looking. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. A dive, but it's off his glove. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 6, Brandon Geyer.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Geyer. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Ready with the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, well. He thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Yan Gomes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of the struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
Here's Hamels now on 2-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Mazzara is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Indians on top 7-0. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team to lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on 1 at bat, 1 pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Geyer ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hit.
Shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here it comes now to Andrus. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down.
Ball 1.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Ready on 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Geyer is there. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder
Here's Carlos
14.
Gomez.
Carlos Gomez.
Kluber pauses. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Rangers go down quickly there. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Tony Barnett answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
7 runs on only 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Santana waiting on a 1-1. Out of play off to the right. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Carlos Gomez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 2-2 one more time. And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's one away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As they'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And that's going to land foul. Kluber's ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Another try at 2-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. One and one. Here it is. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Another 2-2 offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that misses ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. It was a walk in his last trip. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
7 runs on only 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Michael Brantley, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
1-2. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Indians leave 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Here's Mike Napoli now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments. It's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy in the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
So striding forward now, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jackson racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark. Now the 0-1.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rangers set down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brandon Guyer. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Guyer.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Beltre will take this one in for route number 1.
Now batting. Catcher. Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low, apparently. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Eric.
Striding in once again, Eric Gonzalez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
The 0-1 on its way. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. High in the air out to center field. Gomez giving chase. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the center
Ready
fielder,
for another chance. Austin Jackson. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Indians lead it 7-0. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into the windup and the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
A tough sinker on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Welcome back to Arlington. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Alex Claudio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Alex Claudio.
Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit down the line at first. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Hit to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. There's one. On to Napoli. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Indians fail to score, but they're still in control, 7-0. Here's Carlos Gomez, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chopped foul wide of first. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lindor is right there. 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shin.
Digging in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
To 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The third baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Adrian Beltre. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Another full count pitch home. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Hey, as we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Napoli comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jackson is under it. And that ends the inning. Rangers lead 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. Ball one. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard toward first. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this clangs off the wall near the 349 sign. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
In now, Brandon Geyer, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line and right. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. And there to take this is Napoli for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Eric Gonzalez.
Stepping in, Eric Gonzalez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
3 runs already home here. And that misses 1-1.
Now, that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Profar racing back. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, you really can't fault the effort out there in left field. Maybe a better break or route, and he catches this one, but who knows? Once it got by him, there was no way he was preventing the triple.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, and he puts it on the ground to second. Odor has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Here's Carlos Santana now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits. No errors and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Indians 11 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Rougned Odor now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Pitch number 100 on its way. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. 1 out, nobody on. Change up low, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. This is on the ground over the first. And he has some trouble with it, and he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Catcher. Jonathan
In is the catcher,
Lucroy.
Jonathan Lucroy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Kluber sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he's really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So striding in, Nomar Mazara, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now, they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And here's a ball hit in the air. Geyer sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They trail in this one 11-0. The Dallas skyline in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Keone Kela comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Three and 1. Francisco Lindor will be next. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor. He was a double play victim last time around. Grounded to short. There is Andrus to second for 1. On to Napoli at first, and it's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Nothing doing for the Indians there, but they lead it 11-0. Here's Carlos Gomez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to third. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
The third baseman, number 29, Adrian.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Kluber gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Shot towards second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Napoli.
Here's Mike Napoli now, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
2 out here and a runner at second. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
$11-0 the final shutout total in this one. Cleveland get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Paul Hamels was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian.